I've been hunting this comic for years. Marvel Comics #1, a $276,000 bid, and me sweating bullets. Let's rewind. White whales don't come around often. You can go months, years without seeing one, but every so often they surface at the big auction houses. This time I didn't just see one white whale, I saw 3. First up is Marvel Comics #1, the origin of it all. First Human Torch, first official Submariner, more elusive than the first Batman or Action Comics #1. This was an October copy, even more rare. Restored, yes, but still a monster of a book. As a side note, strangely, there's another Marvel 1 in the same auction, unrestored 4.5, but that one is way out of my league. Next, Cinderella Love #25, a Matt Baker masterpiece, arguably the most beautiful romance cover ever made. Only 33 copies graded by CGC, this auction had a 7.5. Only one copy ranks higher. Finally, Adventure Comics #40, first full cover appearance of the Sandman. Gas mask, tailor suit, this guy oozes cool. Just 45 copies on census. I've been chasing it forever. None of these books are cheap. You need 4 things to play this game. Money, a lot of it. Patience, these books don't show up often. If you want instant gratification, go someplace else. Controlled aggression, that's the name of the game in whale hunting. Bid bold, but not dumb. Research, know what you're willing to pay before emotions kick in. Here were my caps. Marvel 1, reasonable bid, $150,000. My ceiling, $180K, which would be record territory for a Marvel 1 restored copy. Cinderella 25, rare and beautiful. I thought $45K was fair. I was willing to go up to $55K, but that's serious money for a romance book. Adventure 40, high grade, but that dust shadow bugged me. Fair value, $90K. My max, only $75K. Plus a 5.0 with better eye appeal was coming up elsewhere. But here's the part people don't see. Sacrifice. When you don't have tons of cash lying around, you make tough choices. Auction houses let you consign books to cover your wins. But to win a $50K comic, you have to consign $100,000 worth of books. Your books. You do get the difference back, minus auction fees, but those particular books may be gone forever. Okay, it's the day of the auction. If you haven't seen one of these auctions, bear with me for a minute because I'm going to explain what the setup is so you can understand what's going on. In the upper right-hand corner, that's the auctioneer who is calling out the bids as we go along. Right below that is me actually reacting live to the auction, so you'll see all my stress. And if you move to the left, the far left, you'll see the comic book in question. So here is Adventure Comics 40, the first comic, the first whale that's coming up. And right in between the book and the auctioneer is the status of the most recent bids, so you can see what the amount of the bid is, plus where it came from. Right below that box, you see a red rectangle, so that's where you actually put in your bid. You'll notice that the next bid is $60,000. However, right below that, you'll see parentheses, it just says $72,000. That represents the bid plus the buyer's premium, which is an extra 20%. So by the way, when I'm actually bidding, I'm thinking always about adding 20% to the bid because that's how much I'll actually pay. And finally, occasionally you'll see a more zoomed out view because there's something called a cut bid as well. So when the bidding gets pretty high and somebody doesn't want to go a full increment, they can use one cut bid and one cut bid exactly during their bidding process. And that's right in between the 2 regular bidding increments.
Adventure Comics #40, John. All the way up to $62,000, $65,000. Do I hear $70,000
All right, y'all.
for the Adventure
I
Comics
am already
40?
out of this one.
Only 2 higher graded than this. Let's go.
The book went for $90K. I was not getting a deal this time. Next up, Cinderella 25.
7103, lot 5.
Okay, I am nervous, y'all. Here it is, Cinderella 25. Let's see what happens.
Jumping at $38,000 for the Cinderella Love 25, the absolute quintessential Matt Baker cover.
All right, I'm going to put in a bid right now.
I have $36,038. Do I hear 40? I'm at $38,000.
All right, come on. Let's make this happen.
Second highest. Now I have 40. Do I hear 42? I'm at $40,000.
I'll go 42 here.
41, another cut 42. How about 44? I have 43, another cut. Let's go 44.
You've been outbid.
I'm at 43,000. Do I hear 44?
I'll go to 44.
44,000, only 1,000 more. There we go. Now I need 46. I have 44,000, 46,000. How about 48?
You've been outbid.
All right, this is my last bid.
48, jumping at $48,000, 48. Now making it even $50,000. $50,000. The increments of
Damn
jumping
it,
on
I'm out. That was a really aggressive bid.
50,000. Do I hear
It
55,000?
looks like I'm the underbidder once again for Cinderella Love. I
$50,000. Do I
just
hear
couldn't go
55?
60K for that
My
book.
understanding
Good
is let's go
Lord.
55
Yeah, I'll
for
have to get a
60.
low grade book
Let's go
sometime. But boy, what a
$55,000.
beauty. And that's my
I'm at
wife's favorite
50,000.
book
Do I hear
too. So,
55?
oh well.
What?
I'm in the running, but somebody beats me by one increment. I am the underbidder once again. Then came the crown jewel, Marvel 1. 2 copies were up. The first was the unrestored 4.5. Completely out of my league, I was anticipating it would sell for $400,000 or more. But suddenly, it doesn't.
Let's go to
Man, it's been a
42.
long time since I've been this
I have
nervous.
40,000.
Let's
Looking for
go.
42.
Marvel 1.
41. Another cut. 7108.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Okay, on to one of my favorite books in the sale. Let's go to lot 12.
190,000.
$200,000. Do I hear $220,000? Marvel Comics #1 in 4/5. Look how beautiful this front cover is. Absolutely stunning. Let's go $220,000. Say you Heritage Live, do I have an advance to $240,000? Fair warning.
I'm watching it stall in the mid 200s. This wasn't part of the plan. Now I'm scrambling like hell. Could I actually win it for $276,000? I've got literally seconds to decide. Run the math, I need to give up about $550,000 of my own books. What would I have to give up? It would absolutely gut my personal collection.
$230. I didn't think we were done. A cut under the wire. Let's go $240. I have $230,000. Do I hear $240,000? $240,000.
You've
yes.
been outbid.
Now
And then one increment higher is the next bid, and the bidding stops. One person beat me, and they got that masterpiece for under $300,000. And honestly, it was a funny feeling. One part of me was totally crushed, but the other part of me was relieved. The potential pain of losing some of my favorite books, even for my ultimate white whale, even for a good deal, I'm just not sure I could have handled it. It may have been the biggest regret in my entire collecting journey. And I was also thinking, why did this go for so low? Maybe the market has all of a sudden gotten soft for Marvel 1, and maybe this means that I'll get the next book for a good deal. So let's go round 2, Marvel 1. Here it is, folks.
lot 13.
92,500.
130,000. Do I hear 140? This is a Marvel Comics #1 in 7.0. This is an October copy. Let's go $140,000. 140, 150.
Geez, there it
Do I hear
goes. See, that's crazy,
160,000?
man.
I have 160.
So that's
Do I hear
my bid right
160?
there. Somebody already
150
reached
is
it.
where I'm at. 160 is where I need to be.
Ah, God.
What say you, Heritage Live? Do I have
Do I do the cut bid? I think I just let it go. Damn it.
160. Now I need 170.
Oh, well, shit. Jeez Louise, what in the hell? What in the hell? This book is not going for that much less than the unrestored 4.5. That is wild.
Warning 180. I will not say
Good
fair warning.
Lord.
Now I need
Holy
200,000.
shit.
I'm at $190,000.
That's
So I hear
crazy.
200,000.
All right, your boy just went down like the Titanic. At this point, I'm 0 for 2 for Marvel 1s and 0 for 3 for White Whales. Weeks of planning, gone. I'm empty-handed and emotionally wrecked. Let me know as a collector if you've ever experienced that. But remember that other copy of Adventure 40, the 5.0? It just so happens that this rare book is up for auction again 2 days later at ComicConnect. The copy is a stunner, technically mid-grade, but to my eye, it looks better. The offending flaw is a moderate tear in the corner, barely visible. At this point, I just arrived in Europe and I'm jet-lagged as hell. The bids are closing at the middle of the night, so I'm not going to be able to see it live. But before bed, I put in a bid. Fair price, $50,000. I'm going up to $55K. Ironically, I couldn't sleep well at night thinking about the Sandman and whether I had won the book. The next morning, I arose, opened up my computer, and lo and behold, Welcome to the collection, Adventure 40. You've been a long time coming. By the way, if you enjoy seeing me in pain, then check out this video. It highlights other rare misses, including when I just barely missed getting a copy of Action Comics #1. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around real soon. Adventure 40, you slippery bastard, welcome home.